See, this is just,
Hello. How are you? I am Nikita.
and I'm Will. I got in trouble last time I had to show my face, so I decided to show my face this time.
And this is the Say How You Feel podcast. And on the Say How You Feel podcast, we assist budding entrepreneurs with getting clear about what they need to do to be successful on their journey. And how do we do that? We do that by bringing on entrepreneurs who are either well established in their business, who are just starting out, to inspire us, to help us drive home our purpose, and to give us the inspiration we need to stay on our journey of entrepreneurship. We hope and pray that you're doing well and that you will enjoy today's episode. But before I tell you who today's guest is, we got to pay some bills. Allow Say How You Feel to take your logo to new heights. Whether you need t-shirts, mugs, comforts, or pens, we can assist you with your custom needs. Contact us at 615-839-0788 or sayhowyoufeel@gmail.com. And we're back. So today we have on the podcast a very special guest. We are going to be talking to Napoleon D. Larry. He is a single father of a 9-year-old daughter. Napoleon in Dallas, love the name, just relocated from St. Louis to Nashville. Got to ask him what he thinks about that. In November of 2023 for a job promotion with the Railroad Retirement Board. He is an Army veteran with one of those years being deployed to Iraq, serving in combat. He is starting his own LLC to assist other male veterans experiencing life crisis and being an asset to the VA. So totally excited to talk to Napoleon about his journey and how he got started and what he's doing. So without further ado, I present to you Napoleon D. Larry.
Thank you, Keita. I appreciate that.
Sure. Thank you so much for joining us. We totally appreciate you being here today. I have to ask you, this is the first question I got to ask.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
is it like being in Nashville, moving from Dallas to Nashville? Are you enjoying it? Is it a culture shock? I got to ask.
Yes, I got you, Keita. I got you. Yeah. So what? So the move. So me and my daughter. So my daughter name is Dallas.
Hmm.
So we moved from St. Louis,
Hmm.
Missouri to
Oh, that's right. I'm
Nashville. And
sorry.
when
I
I
meant St. Louis. I'm
no, you
sorry.
okay? You okay? Yep. Nope. My Dallas. My daughter name threw you off. It's my fault. I named it. I picked the name.
It's
But
cute. I
no.
like
So
it.
thank you, thank you. So yeah, just the move. It's been a blessing, such a blessing, Keita. Since moving to Nashville, when I say it's so many entrepreneur
Hmm.
mindsets in Nashville that I have never been a part of, and rooms I have never been in, Keita. It's been the best move I have made by far, and I've lived in a lot of different places,
Oh,
a
totally
lot of different
awesome.
places.
I'm so glad that Nashville is treating you good. I'm glad.
Yes, ma'am.
That makes me
Absolutely,
feel good as a
absolutely.
Nashville native. That is awesome.
I swear, it is the best move, Kia.
That is awesome. I
I
love
promise.
that. I love that. So I have to ask you what and you said it. I said it in your it's a part of your introduction, but
Hmm.
what inspired you to start your nonprofit? I mean, like what was the catalyst? What was the thing that said, I think I need to be a resource or a help for other male veterans? What inspired you to do it?
Absolutely, kid. Yeah, I mean, you tapped on it a little bit in the introduction, but just to get a little deeper in it, it's just, Keita, I've been through it. I was a 17-year-old boy from Kansas City, Missouri, joining the United States
Oh
Army,
wow.
not
Boy,
having a clue,
Mm-hmm.
not having a clue of what I was getting myself into. I knew I needed the discipline. I knew college wasn't the idea for me off, initially
Hmm.
leaving high school. So I knew I needed to do something, and so the military was like such an olive branch and such like a stepping stone for me as a young male. So when you ask what inspired me, I'm taking you back to what installed me as an adult.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So this has been in me as an adult. And leaving the military, getting deployed, struggling with different mental illness, not getting the proper care. These are things that all inspired me to want to start my own business to help in my way. You know, I wanted to be part of the solution. And vets are so, you know, it's a small population. So who else to help each other
Right.
but another vet?
Right.
So that was my big inspiration, just the daily, what I went through, my experiences in life, and coming out on top and believing in God. And that's why I'm here now, Keita.
Love it. Love it. I'm doing this interview, but really the man should be doing it because was it 8 years?
I did 4 active and 4 National Guard.
Yeah. So he did 8 years in the Army, right? Am I saying this right? So see, this is why he should be.
Okay, Army, look, Keita, you got to
I
check
gotta
now.
check.
You got to check
You
now.
see,
Don't
but
go out the
look,
wrong
and
branch.
I have to say it like this. You see, I've been trained well.
Yes, because
Yeah, I saw how you
don't
look.
say
I
the
saw you
wrong
looking for
thing.
verification. Yeah, we'll been talking to you, right?
Yep.
You know, you know.
I know. So that's why I said let me say it right.
Right. I saw you look to him for
Oh
verification.
my
I got
gosh. I love the fact that you are inspired to do this out of your experience, right? So for a little while, I worked for a I worked for the city, dealing with the homeless, and I did meet
right.
several veterans, and it just always, and I have to say it like this, it broke my heart. The reason why it broke my heart
Mm-hmm.
is because of the service that they've given to this country,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
they were not getting what they needed. I don't think that
Yeah,
any
absolutely.
and it's just how I feel. I don't think that
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone should be homeless, but I definitely do
Right.
not believe that a veteran who serves their country should be homeless. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that, if we call the VA or seek out the VA for assistance, it should be immediate and they should get the
Mm-hmm.
housing, all things. That's just how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about
It
it.
should. Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
so, with you being in Nashville, what resources or what networking have you already done to assist you in assisting the veterans, if that makes sense? Have you already made some
Absolutely.
connections to
Yes,
do that?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Keita. I've been Miss Keita. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I'm a firm believer it's no better time to start than right now.
Right.
So once I start developing a business plan and actually putting it in motion, I've been volunteering for countless churches, going to outreach
Mm-hmm.
programs. When I say I've been doing conferences with different business, entrepreneurs business that teaches you entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
I've been tapped in with the VA. I've just visited with them. I have another meeting with them set up. I'm saying, Keita, I'm covering all bases from unhoused to the mental part of it, to
Mm-hmm.
the veteran part of it, to church part of it, Keita.
Right.
And I don't want the church to be on the back end. That's the front part of,
Mm-hmm.
of my organization is the faith belief
Okay.
and going out to find people. So I want that to make sure that that's always up front,
Right. And that's
always.
good because it gives a foundation, right? It
Yes,
gives
ma'am.
a fact.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
helps. It helps you have the foundation, and even if they are maybe right now not a believer, but it gives you that foundation to start on because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, we all have a hope and we all have a faith. You know
That's it. That's
that
it. That's
that's
it. It's you believe
you
in something
believe in
higher than yourself. You
exactly. You
have
have
to.
to, because if you
You
don't,
have to.
it would not be well. You would
Exactly.
not be able to make
Exactly.
it. So,
So whoever it is, and I don't push God on people either, Keita. So don't get me wrong. That's my belief,
exactly.
Christianity. But what I do is give, like you said, that hope, that belief that everything is going to be better, and that's going to be that's part of my organization. That's
Hmm.
part of what's going to make me stand out. I believe is having that faith base.
Right.
Having that strong ties because the churches are there to help.
Hmm.
And I know people have their bad experiences and people have different
Right.
experiences, but for mine, the church has always been uplifting,
Hmm.
has always been positive, and that's the message that I'm giving with my organization, Keita.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, if they happen to find Jesus along the way, that's all right too.
Hey, 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 that's a win-win in my
Right.
book, Keita. Get you some Jesus and get you a house. You
Come
know what I
on
mean?
now.
That's a
Right.
that's a win-win to me.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
you eat and you pray to Jesus.
Right.
There we go.
There you
But
go.
yep.
So how do you feel that your nonprofit will stand out from the rest of them? Do you already have like a mission and vision? Like how do you feel like yours is going to stand out from the others that are assisting veterans?
Listen here, Keita. And I don't I haven't I met a few guys and I don't know everybody that's helping vets in
Hmm.
Nashville, but I'm telling you what, Keita, my passion, my drive, my dedication is unmatched, Keita. And I'm not putting anybody down.
Right.
It's not a knock on anybody
Right.
else. But for me, Napoleon, my passion and my drive and my dedication for this, that alone is gonna push me over because it's nothing that's gonna stop me. And I have a 9-year-old little girl that's looking up to me
Mm-hmm.
to get this done. She's counting on when I tell her things, I follow up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give empty promises. I don't just say things just because it sounds good at the moment. If I said it, I'm following up and I'm gonna do it. And my daughter's been holding me to it ever since I told her when she was 5 that I wanted to have my own business. So
Oh, that is awesome.
yes,
You know,
ma'am.
these
Yes, ma'am.
the children these days, they are
Talk to
so
me, Keita.
different. they
You talk to me.
they are so very they are already like they're little old people.
Yeah, I said she before her time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They are
Absolutely.
already if you say it, they believe it. And what you said, they're going to encourage you and they're going to remember. They're going to remember. And so remember
Remember.
you said, or
Absolutely.
whatever it is, they're going to keep on
Whatever you
whatever it
said.
is you said, they're going to encourage you, remind you, and basically ask you how can I help you?
What's
What's
going
going
on?
on? What can I do to
Yep.
help you
Yep.
bring this into fruition?
Yep.
Because and I
Exactly.
love it because, I don't know exactly how old you are, but well, you're 37. You're 37. So you
Yep.
may,
37. I don't have no problem about my
right.
age. Black don't crack,
There
Keita.
you
But go
go.
ahead. Go ahead. Go
But
ahead. Go ahead,
growing
Keita.
up, it's it wasn't that we weren't inspired by our parents, but children these days look at us a little closer than we did our parents. Because I think what our
Yep.
our goal
That's it.
was getting out of the house. I can't wait till I get
Yes.
grown. So
Yes.
I can do
And have my
so I
own
can have
biz
my
and
own
have my
right.
own
Now
rules.
we want to go back.
That was my
Yes.
mission, Keita. 17, I
Right,
joined.
right,
Remember, 17, I was out. I was gone.
right.
I was out of there.
Right. So that was the goal. But today, these kids are like, they're looking at us. They're trying to see what is it? How can I be, even though they may not be thinking exactly what it's in them subconsciously. How can I
Just
be
do it.
inspired? What is my next
Yeah.
move? What am I going to do? And I love it, but it makes us more cognizant and more responsible for what it is that we're doing and
Absolutely.
how we're presenting
And
and
accountable.
accountable.
And accountable,
Yes.
Keita.
So I
Accountable.
love the fact, yes,
Accountable.
I love the fact that she's holding you accountable to what you said you're going to
Yep.
do, because then that helps
Yep.
you to hold your partners
I got
and
to
your
do
big
it.
right in
Yep.
what you're doing accountable. The people that you're
Yep.
helping and the
Uh
resources
huh.
that you're reaching out to assist you. It kind of gives you that thing to keep going. I love that.
Absolutely.
How do you keep
Absolutely.
yourself motivated outside of Miss Dallas? How do you keep yourself
Outside of
motivated?
Miss
Yes.
Dallas, okay, because that's number
Right.
one. That's my baby now. Okay, so outside of Dallas, I'm gonna be honest with you, Keita, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I gotta tell my truth. God is my biggest motivation. God, the strength that He gives me on a daily basis, Keita, that is my all. That is my with I say that to say it motivates me want to go out there and help vets that's
Mhm.
going through a crisis and keep their families together and keep vets from going to jail, keep them away from domestic violence, keep the kids fed, keep clothes on their back so they don't have to feel like they need to go steal and go through. These are the motivations, not only within myself but for the business that I have. The motivation to help families keep families together because
Mhm.
I know how important it is to keep a family together, especially in the minority veterans. To keep families together is important and it motivates me. And this is my purpose, Keita. It's my purpose.
So when you got out of the army, is this
hmm
something you said that it's always been in the back of your mind? Did you start
hmm
then working toward it, or did it just develop? Because I think, did you say that you experienced homelessness after you got out?
Right. So it was a development. Yes, ma'am. Nope, nope. You're right, Keith. I know exactly what you mean. Nope. So it was really it wasn't something when I was in, I never thought about owning
Hmm.
my own foundation, my own
Okay.
LLC, to help vets. So this wasn't something once I was in that I thought of. This was something after I was homeless for a year,
Okay.
Keita. My daughter was 1.5 and we had
Oh.
nowhere to stay. So these are things, she's 9 now,
Hmm.
so fast forward.
Hmm.
But these are the things that I experienced that developed me to be where I'm at now. So who else to help an unhoused vet or a vet going through crisis than a vet that's been through it himself? Personally,
Right.
I can personally tell you I've been through it. I personally could tell another vet I had nowhere to sleep, nowhere to lay my
Hmm.
head at night. I had that. I was sleeping in the back of my car. Okay, a 2000 Impala with no AC,
Oh
Keita. So
Lord.
these are the things. These are the things, Keita, that develop what's inside of me, Keita. I mean, if we could go through. Look, I'll leave it at that. That's what motivated me, Keita. It's a lot though. It's a lot.
No, I totally understand, because when you're working with the homeless, that is one thing. it's one thing to have empathy, right? Not sympathy.
Hmm.
They're not
Right,
looking for
right.
sympathy. But it's
No,
one thing to have empathy, and it's another to get them to trust you so that they know you really are looking out for
I'm
their
there
best
for 'em.
interest.
Yep,
Because that was one of
yep.
the things that I had to combat. I had to figure out how to be really honestly how to be personable
Hmm.
enough to let them know I'm
Yeah.
really here for you, because they used to always say, I don't want to give you my information. I've done this
Hmm.
before.
Hmm.
Nobody's done anything.
Nothing
Nothing
happened.
happened.
Hmm.
And I had to tell them, well, I'm not
Hmm.
them. Now I can't promise you that it's
Right.
going to turn out this way or it's going to happen today or tomorrow, but I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure.
My full and give you my full 100.
Right,
I can't promise you that. I'm gonna give you everything I got.
right.
That's what I'm promising out here,
There
Keita.
you go. So how,
I give you what I got.
yes. So how do you work through that? Because even though you're a veteran and you can relate to them on that level, they may have been disappointed by something in
Hmm.
relation to that.
Hmm.
So how do
Yep.
you combat that? How do you keep yourself motivated to push through that? How do you push through that with them?
Because my reputation is going to be important too. You know what I mean, Keita? I think that's going to be first and foremost. Like being out here looking for the unhoused veterans and being in these environments. You know, it's going to instill something in you, a more respect
Mhm.
for the
Mhm.
situation. You know, just because I'm on this side and I'm helping, that doesn't mean I'm better. That doesn't put me in a better place than the people that I'm helping. And that's how I'm gonna remain. They're gonna see me when they speak to me, they're going to feel it. They're going to understand that he's not like them. He's not going to just tell me anything because he's trying to make a dollar or he's just trying to do this for a camera shot, a
Mhm.
picture. None of that. It's just me. You're going to get me. That's it. That's all. That's all. And my reputation and how I handle that throughout my journey with this business is going to be important,
Right.
because the word of mouth is everything.
Right.
My very first vet that I helped could be the last if I don't do it right. If I
Exactly.
if I mistreat him or if I don't,
Mhm.
keep my word, he can go back and let other vets. Man, don't mess with that organization,
Right.
Operation Giveback. They ain't giving back nothing.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
So they ain't giving back
Yep.
nothing. So it's important to me for my reputation to help push through that kind of things. So they know, okay, even in doubt, I've seen other vets tell me that Napoleon and his organization
Mhm.
always are there. Their volunteers always help and keep their word. So
Right.
yeah.
And you said something about reputation, and it made me think about what you said it, that if you don't keep up your reputation, because the thing about it is,
Hmm.
like you said, they are a community,
Absolutely.
the homeless community, period, and then that subsection of veterans within the homeless community, and
Hmm.
word
Hmm.
spreads fast.
Quick, quick, quicker than social media,
Yes.
Keita. I'm telling you.
I don't know
I'm
how they
telling you.
do it, but it spreads fast. So either
Do one wrong, that's your last one.
yep, whether you're actually an asset and helping or you're not,
Hmm.
they're gonna know about it. So yes, that is very true.
I want them to see my logo, Keita, and come to me. I don't want them to see that logo and go the other
There
way.
you go. Right. And run, but like, oh no, he
Yep.
full of stuff. Right.
No,
Exactly.
we going this
Right.
way. We walk away
Right.
because they will.
Yes.
Unhoused vets will walk away. They don't care about hurting your feelings. They'll walk
Yeah.
away if they don't.
Yeah, right.
So yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I'm prepared.
Right.
Yep, I'm prepared, Keita. I'm ready.
So I wanted to ask you, because you're just starting out, and the purpose of the podcast is to assist entrepreneurs wherever they are on their journey, but just starting out,
Absolutely.
how are you or what are you working toward in regards to funding? So is your LLC going to be a nonprofit because you're assisting the veterans?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a nonprofit.
Hmm.
So what
Yes, ma'am.
what are you working on, if you don't mind sharing? What are you
Yeah,
working on in
absolutely.
regards to funding for what it is that you're trying to do for the veterans?
Absolutely. So my first and foremost, what I'm working on right now, I'm in the process of working with the actual VA as far as first getting my business certified as a veteran-owned business.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably heard of
Okay.
something that with the Small Business Association,
Mhm.
but they have like a veteran small business association type thing
Okay.
where so you get certified. Once I complete the certification, they run through all my business. They make sure I have it's legit account, everything.
Mhm.
Once I get certified, they will turn around and donate to my organization to help veterans since that's the sole purpose of it. They
That is
will turn around
awesome.
and start donating immediately. So that's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
I'm doing that off. I'm finishing that, but to move forward after that,
Mhm.
church. Mount Zion is a huge church. I know my bishop and the ministries are supportive.
Okay.
I know I have their support. Again, I don't even. God already has it worked out. You understand
Okay.
what I'm saying, Keita? He has the church in my life. You know what I mean? He has the VA in the life to help support the
Uh-huh.
business. It's gonna come. Trust me. The funds are coming. They're gonna be good. I know it's gonna be in there. God's already got it figured out. I'm just walking my path like He wants me to, and walking the rooms that I need to be in. So I've been to Corner
Okay.
Academy. You know, I'm trying to get everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
Keita. Whoever and wherever. That's who I'm talking to. Whoever wants to help, you know, by all means, I'm getting my logo, you know, together with my professional picture and
Okay.
everything going, and website up. So once all that's going, Keita, it's yeah,
Okay.
yep,
Okay. I love that. I love the fact that you already have you've got your ducks in a row, so to speak,
yes,
right?
ma'am,
You're
yes,
on
ma'am.
you've already started, but you're also in the process of getting things together. So when you hit the ground running, that's exactly what you can do is hit the ground
Yep.
running. So I know
Uh huh.
that you're assisting male veterans that are experiencing
Uh
life
huh.
crisis, but what
Yeah.
exactly is it that you want to do? Are you I know you said the mental and
No, you're fine.
housing,
Yeah. Yeah.
but in
Mm-hmm.
what ways are you wanting to do that? Are you wanting to be the resource for the things, or do you want to be a conduit to the resource?
Hmm.
How?
So a little bit, but yeah, yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. The last what you just said, Keita, because I want my organization to be the catalyst to help. Hey,
Okay.
you need a ride to your
Mm-hmm.
appointments. That you're having a problem getting back and forth to your doctor's
Mm-hmm.
appointments and can't find reliable transportation. My organization step in and figure out a way to
Okay.
get you back and forth to your appointments. Whether that's a 16 passenger van that we need to get, whether that's an Uber request, your family needs, you know, your kids haven't ate in 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
you know, no food in the fridge. Let's see if we can go get some gift cards, or we can get, you know, an EBT card, something to, or we can go to the grocery store and go buy the groceries together. Whatever needed was whatever a vet is in need of in a crisis, and it's, you know, it's little things like that. You know, it's not necessarily like I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
cure them from anything or any mental thing. I'm just trying to help them in life and help keep their family together.
Okay.
Hey, if you need a job, let me prepare you. Let me link you to somebody that can build your resume, get you on a job, and you know, just daily life that we kind of take for granted.
Mm-hmm.
You need help with your bills. You can't get your lights on. You
Okay.
know, these are things that people and vets go through that people don't even understand,
Mm-hmm.
or it doesn't get publicated that much because it's a bad look. But these are things I experienced. My lights cut off. You
Right.
know, and I know I'm not the only vet that experienced
Right.
these kind of things. You know, so yeah, those are the type of service I'm trying to provide. Not any kind of doctor or anything like
Right.
that. Just hey, you need a ride to your appointment. Come on, you need a ride to work. Let's figure out what's a good schedule that we can maintain. You need a bus pass. You need whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have the funds to help. And hey, you need to go to the grocery store and get $100 worth of groceries for the family. Let's go do that.
Okay. I love it. I love it. That is so totally awesome. Do you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
a motto or a mantra that drives your why?
Oh, I got. Can I give you two,
Go
Keita?
ahead.
Okay, let me give you two. So my first one is kind of, it's not mine.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not
Mhm.
mine. It's trademark and whatever we need to put out there. Okay, so the first one that I love going by, it says if you want to go fast, right, anywhere in life, if you want to go somewhere fast, go by yourself. You don't have to worry about any extra baggage. You don't have to worry about nobody else but yourself. You'll get there faster,
Mhm.
right? If you want to go far, we gotta go together, Keita. We got to go together. And for me to help vets, we got to do it
Right.
together. Me and the vet, not just me,
Mhm.
not just the vet. It's all of us doing it together. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying, Keita? So that's my first one. And then the second one is just a scripture, one of my favorite Bible scriptures. Again, I don't want you thinking, hey, you know, just one of my Bible scriptures I put out there, Joshua. Okay, first chapter, verse. Okay, and it just goes, be strong, of good courage, do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go.
Mhm.
And when I that's it's tattooed on my arm, Keita, and that's something that's gonna go well in this
Oh,
this
yes.
here,
Yes.
the avenue. We're not alone, and that's what some of us just need to know, that we're not by
Mhm.
ourselves. Suicide is high for veterans.
Mhm.
I want to stop that. I want to help bring that number down for vets, and it's simple things like just getting a job,
Mhm.
paying my bills,
Right.
independency, you know, that
Mhm.
it keeps somebody from, that could save somebody's life, literally, you know. And again, I'm not a doctor, so I can't give out
Right.
medical advice,
Right. Right.
but I can help you get a job. I don't need a doctor's
Right,
degree to help you get a
right,
job.
right,
You know,
right.
I do have a degree, but these are so those are my mottos, Keita. Those are my two that stick with me every time, and I got to look at it every day,
I love
every
that.
day.
And it because it does take what we have to understand, especially if for those of us who are people of faith, that we
Hmm.
don't have to do it alone. That God
Mm-mm.
will he will exchange our weakness for his strength. All we have to
Hmm.
do is accept the courage and the strength that he gives so we can do the thing that we do. Because what you are
That's it.
doing takes it takes a lot of courage.
Hmm.
It takes a lot of faith. And because you can get discouraged when you're trying to
Hmm.
assist someone. You got it, right? You have hope,
Right.
you got the courage, you got the fortitude and
Right.
all the things to do it. But then the resource that you're trying to get for them, you get pushback, you get
Right.
stonewalled, you get
Roadblock. Hmm.
roadblock,
Hmm.
silence, and all the things, but you have to keep going. So it
Yep.
takes so I applaud you for going into uh this lane or this vein,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes,
So I
ma'am.
do
Yes,
have
ma'am.
a last question for you. Before I ask that, I wanted to ask you, what is it that you would want someone to know about your LLC, um, and what it is that you're trying to do that we haven't already talked about?
That we haven't already talked about. Oh, listen, Keita. I mean, it's not even that we haven't talked about it. Just to recap
Hmm.
again, my LLC is here to help. If you have a veteran in your family or you have a certain love or respect for vets, you will want to help and be a part of this too. It's a solution. You know, it's not the final solution. It's just another avenue of solution. There's so many great things happening. It's great other great organizations. I know I'm not the only one out there. It's great ones that's already well established that I plan on, linking up with soon and getting in contact with them so I could be a part of whatever it is because there's so many vets that need help. You can never have too much help.
Mm-mm.
So it's not you covered everything, Keita, but again, supporting and backing Operation Giveback is basically giving back to the vets, and that's what you're supporting. You're supporting a group of people and not just one person. So
And that's the name of your LLC is Operation Giveback.
yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay. So this is the
Operation
Operation
Giveback.
Giveback. Okay, so this is the question that I
Yep,
have. This is my last question, and then I want you to provide how people can contact you, how they can donate, and all the things. So, if you had one
absolutely.
chance to encourage a veteran that is experiencing homelessness, what would you say?
Don't give up. Don't give up, brother. Whatever we do, we're not gonna give up. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna take it day by day. We're gonna take it hour by hour. We're gonna take it minute by minute. Don't give up, and I won't give up on you. Period.
There you go.
I don't have nothing sweet. I don't have nothing,
Hmm.
no magical poem to say, but I got your back, brother. That's it.
Love it, love it, love it. Have hope because that that
That's it.
that's that is what it takes. It takes
That's it.
hope. Yeah.
I promise you, God gets us through so many storms, Keita. He never stops.
Hmm.
People think God just stops working like it's a vending machine, like one day he's just gonna unplug and
Right.
never help us again. He doesn't do
Right.
that. That's not how our God
Hmm.
works. My God doesn't work like that. He will continue to bring you out of the storm. That's what he does every single day. He brings us out of storms. He prevents storms
Hmm.
that we don't even see.
Right.
It's an accident that just happened 5 minutes ago that you missed because God moved it out the
There
way
you
for
go.
you. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying, Keita? So with that, this is me, Keita. This is what you're getting from me and my organization. Anybody tied to it, any volunteers, anything tied to Operation Give Back, they're gonna be having high faith. I guarantee
Right.
you. And they go I guarantee you, Keita.
I love that. I love it. I think that
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have um you are going to go far. You already are in the right spaces and places. You already have the networks, doing working in your favor, and I think that you're going to be able to make a great impact because you were
Yes,
able
ma'am.
to come to Nashville last year, and you're already in the spaces and places that some people that have been doing it for a while probably hadn't even been able to get into. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just,
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
happens when
Yep.
when you have a passion and when you are
Mm-hmm.
falling in line with what it is that God have for you to do, right? Because you have a purpose
That's
to help
it.
the people. So that is
That's
totally
it.
awesome.
That's
Do
it.
you mind
That's it, Keita.
sharing how we can donate, or how people, how we can donate, how people can donate, and how to get in contact with you and
Absolutely.
all the things?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So what it is it's two ways right now I have. So well actually three. So I have email. My email address is KC and then it's the number two TL at gmail.com. That's my email address anytime. All right. And then I just set up the TikTok page
Okay.
for my LLC. So my TikTok page is up and that's OGC. So the abbreviation for my LLC, and then it's LLC behind it.
Okay.
Yep. So TikTok, email is the best way to reach me at any time. I'm going to get a business line soon, but right now those are the main ways to get to me. And then, like I said, with the donations, I'm getting the bank account set up for the business now with Navy Federal Credit Union. That's another outlet because they help out too.
Mhm.
They appreciate having nonprofits that serve vets.
Mhm.
It works. It's all just coming in line, Keita. They help so much. It's like so it's like I'm with these organizations that's big on vets.
Uh-huh.
That was my whole plan to make sure. And I have a personal bank account with them too. So it's like I've
Cool.
already been in around
Right.
them. Now I'm getting deeper into the resources
Mhm.
and things that they provide. So that'll be set up here shortly. I mean, it's God is gonna take off, Keita, like He's always doing. Always.
I applaud you for tapping into your the resources that you have,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
not being afraid to. Even if you are afraid, Joyce Myers always says, you just do it afraid. Even if
You
you're
just do it.
hesitant,
Just do it.
even if you're afraid,
Even
but
if
you do.
your heart beating like
Yeah,
this, Keita, it's at your
because I
chest. So you
my
do it.
mama used to say, all they can tell you is yes or no, but you'll
That's it.
never know if you don't ask or you don't keep
It's
going.
automatic no. If you don't answer, if you don't
There you
ask
go.
it, Keita, it's already
It's
no.
already
Then
no.
so what? You already lost. So
Right.
you ain't got nothing to lose.
Exactly.
You got nothing to lose.
Exactly. Thank you so much. I'm excited for you. I really am. I am so totally excited for for you, what you're gonna do, and for Miss Dallas. I'm excited to see what she ends up doing.
Yes,
you know,
ma'am. Look, and she right here on the side. Look, Miss Keita, she right here on the side too. Look it. Come here, come here.
I'm excited to see what she's gonna do, what she's gonna come up with. That is so awesome. Thank you so much
Say
for
hi.
hi,
That's
pretty
Dallas.
girl.
She got to know what's going on. She got to
That's
see it. I
okay.
mean, she need to see the food. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
okay. We have a 3-year-old grandson that's going on 45, and
There you go.
whenever we make, if we are making t-shirts, if we're doing podcast,
He on top of
whatever
it.
it is, he wants to. What are you doing? Are you working? He
Uh-huh.
wants to see it. He
Can I
wants to help.
help?
Can I help?
Can I help?
Yeah, he wants to do it. We make
Yep. That's Dallas'
whatever it
favorite
is.
word. Can
Yep.
I help, Daddy?
Of
Come on,
course you
man.
can. Come on, let
Come
me
on,
show
baby.
you.
Come on,
And-
help. Yeah, because this your. I tell her this gonna be yours. I'm
right.
not doing. I'm not. This, I'm not setting these foundations up just for me. This is stuff I want her to continue doing when I'm long gone. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like that's what we're doing, Keto.
Yep, legacy building. Whatever it is
Yes,
that he
ma'am.
decides which one he wants to do is here for him. Just pick
Uh huh.
one and here you go.
It's here for
It's
you.
yours. It's
You
yours.
got
You
options.
got
You got. We break. Look, we breaking generation curse,
right.
Keita. We breaking curses around here.
There you go.
We building generation wealth
Right.
and everything for our
There
family.
you go.
That's what we trying to
There
do.
you go. That's
Yes,
it. I
ma'am.
love it. I love it. Thank you so
Yes,
much
ma'am.
for allowing us to talk to you, for letting us peek inside of what you're doing. We so greatly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. And we look forward to connecting with you. This is so
Keita,
totally. Thank
it was an honor to be here with you and Will. A true blessing. We'll be talking again. I'll come back if you need me to. If more people
most
want to talk and
definitely.
hear, I'm here for it, Keita. You let me know.
Most
Okay.
definitely. Thank you.
All right. Y'all take care.
You
Thanks,
too.
Will.
You too. See.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Be sure that you like, share, subscribe, and be sure that you follow Napoleon on TikTok, and be on the lookout for ways that you can donate to his organization and support, and tell your friends about him. I'm so excited about what he's going to be doing in Nashville for the veterans homeless, because I believe he said also that he would not only just be helping the homeless, but even if they're housed with whatever needs they may have. I'm so excited about this for him, and I know he's going to make a great impact with what he's doing. Before we leave you, though, we need to pay some bills. This episode Just You Soap Company's mission is to provide enriching handmade natural products with love, creativity, imagination, and originality. They have a skincare brand that will provide nourishment and moisturization. Ditch the commercial brands. You shouldn't have to sacrifice your time, money, and health on mediocre products. No one should. Visit them at justyoursoapcompany.com. All right, guys, that's all we got for you today. Thanks again for watching. Be sure be sure, did we say? Yeah, be sure to be blessed and be in peace. Goodbye.
Peace.